come and sit down and wait for people to join. If anyone does, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine as well. Hello. I should be able to get you on here when I'm live. Yes, there I am, delayed. I'm not in the seat yet. That's funny. That tatty seat, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I've just come and sat down. I've just seen myself sat down. That's funny. That's funny. Which is left or right? Is that right? That's left. Swipe left. Swipe left. Ah, hello Susan. We've got someone in the room. That's great. Hello, hello. We're winning. Looking a bit scruffy, but it doesn't matter. I have got some crafting items in front of me, and I thought I'd do a little bit of crafting. Now I can't see, you've gone again as to who's in the room. Swipe left again. No, that's right, Janice. There you go. Okay, I don't know how many people are in the room. Hello, Joe Ward. Good afternoon, Janice and gang. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see this area, because I'm going to take you through the collection and take you through some of the things that I'll be doing today. So if that's okay, my face gone, my hands, which I should have put some cream on, will appear. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to get up, I'm going to leave, I'm going to come behind here, and I'm just going to twist the camera. I'm going to take that down, 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 down. Okay, so let's lock that in. Let's lock that in and push that forward. Okay. I can see your comments on my iPad, so that's okay. So hello everyone that's come into the room. And I keep swiping right when I should be swiping left, because I don't know where my right from left, but that doesn't matter. Hello everyone. Right, I can see myself there. If I bring that down here, I think we've got a good area here. I think we've got a good area here. Okay, so this is impromptu, and I wasn't going to do a live, and then I thought to myself, I've got to bite the bullet and do a live, okay? I'm not comfortable doing it, but I'm going to do it because it's Have a Go Friday. That's what it's all about. So that's not what I'm demonstrating. I'm going to show you the collection first of all. If you've not seen it, this is a collection that I have. That's the latest edition, but I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, so this is my timestamp collection right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I've got them all. And these are white labelled by Clarity, so they're made here in the UK, and they're all exceptional quality as well. If you're thinking about making stamps, creating a collection, do your own research. I did a lot of research into it, and go with who you feel comfortable with. But Clarity do white labelling, and white labelling is where a company makes your product for you. So that's white labelling. It means I don't have a factory here in my house. Somebody makes these for me. And this is Timestamp Creations. Why Timestamp Creations? Well, a timestamp is what you put on a photograph. And all of these are based on my photos. So these are photographs that I've taken out when I've been out walking. And so I'll introduce you to them. So if I swipe left again, if I do that way, it's delayed slightly. It's delayed slightly. So if I turn it that way, you probably can see them. I'm just going to wait. Yeah, there you go. Let's just bring that down a little bit. Down a bit over there. Take the glare away. Sorry, it's delayed on mine. Joe Ward says you can't beat Clarity for the quality of their stamps. Yeah, that's so true. So this one is disconnected in the middle there, so you can use the bottom and the top separately, or you can extend it to use it further out, which is always good because you can get moons in there and suns and mountains and things like that. You've also got this little stamp, and each of the stamp sets have a mini one, which you can actually place over the main image or use separately, and they also come with sentiments as well. So this one is Relax and Recharge, and you can get everything that I'm showing you on my website, which is www.timestampcreations.com. I say www. I know that's not a thing now, but the reason why I'm saying that is because it's not appearing in the search engine of Google at the moment. A couple of issues there with code and Google, but it's fine. But if you type in the proper full address you know, all the W's, timestampcreations.com. You can head to the pages. So they're $10.99 each, but if you buy the full collection, you get the alphabet for free, and that's the alphabet. So you've got the lowercase, the uppercase, and the numbers. So that's the alphabet that's on there, which is good. And they can be used individually to make timestamps or sentiments or just different wordings for your projects. Let's swipe left again. Hello Christine, I see you've just joined. Hello Dawn. Oh, thank you Joe, you've typed that in the comments. That's really kind of you. By the way, if anybody wants to join my live, you can do. I'll try and bring you on even though the camera's the other way. Okay, this one is Always Look Up, and I'm going to show you some samples in a moment. So I'll whiz through these and then show you some samples. I love this one. This was taken of a crow, or is it a raven? And I was hiding behind some rocks when I took this. You've got the sentiments on there as well, so that's Always Look Up. This one is also a favourite of mine. I love this photo. And these are all genuine photographs. They've not been changed at all in any such way. This one is Be Kind, Be Patient, and that reflects in the sentiments as well. These are all A6 stamp sets, by the way, as you can see, and this one has the little one and the large one. This one was taken at Wales Next to the Sea. These were on the caravan where we were staying, and anyone that knows me knows that I love Wales Next to the Sea. It's my you know, I think it's my spiritual home. There's just something about it I love going there. And these birds here were taken in a park, and this is the same bird in flight. So as it flapped its wings, this is the one that I took with my SLR. Most of the other pictures I took with my iPhone. This one is called One Flight at a Time. I really like that one. And then we have got Take a Moment. And again, we're looking at the fawn there with the trees. This is split, so you can use them separately. You've also got the mini one as well. These are really handy, especially if you're doing minis. Okay, and that one is Take a Moment, available singularly. But if you want to go for the whole collection, there's 6, including that. So you buy the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 there. Where's the 6th one? Am I missing one? Oh my days. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm missing the best one. I can't believe I didn't get that down. That's terrible. Right. The other one, I don't know whether, maybe Jane can go upstairs and get it. It's the one with the magpie, Jane. Jane's going to go upstairs and get it. I knew there was one missing. Anyway, there's one with a magpie, which I'll show you in a moment. I've got the stamp here. But anyway, I'm going to go and show you some samples. But if you buy all 6 stamp sets, you get the alphabet for free. So that's on the website. Then we've got the postcards. These are brand new. I love these. These are the same as the stamps, but they're larger in size. I'm going to be demonstrating one of these today. Same as the stamps, but larger in size. So these are 5x7 postcards, and they're absolutely beautiful. The way that these have been printed, as you can see, you could just frame these instantly if you want to. Each one is in landscape and portrait, or you can ink over them, and you can do whatever you like. The card is fantastic to use. So you've got the opportunity to use your brush shows on here, to use your Distress Oxides, to use your Distress Inks on here, to use your watercolours, to use your paints, to use your lovely sprays that you've got. I've been using some of the Pearlywink sprays on here as well to get some really nice effects. So those are the postcards. They're available at $5.99. Just to show you a couple of things I've done with the postcards. And I'll demo this today. You've got that there. So you can take one of the postcards and just make it look absolutely beautiful with your inks. And then you can stamp on there if you want to. Using some of the masks that I've got. There you go, creating moons in the background. Creating buildings. And then putting moons in the background. So you can really play with the postcards, or just use them as they are and put them in a frame, because I think they'll look amazing. So those are the postcards. They're $5.99 again, available on the website. There you go, Timestamp Creations. So they're available. There you go. So those are the postcards. Now the missing stamp. How could I forget? My days, is that one of my favourites. That's the magpie on the telegraph pole, which is just out, which actually that pole serves our house. So one of these wires comes to this house and is supplying the internet to you. So there's a story. And then you've got the 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. Right, so those are the stamps that are available. Let me swipe. Keep swiping right when I should be swiping left. Who have we got? Any question, just pop them in there and I'll keep swiping. Right, do you want to see some samples? Let's show you some samples. I did some little minis last night. So this is using the miniature stamps that are available in each of the sets. So I thought these are quite cute. And I did a little mop-up on a piece of paper. So I've got a blending mat. I put some inks down, did a little mop-up, and then stamped these in various places. And it's just created a really, really nice selection of minis, which I thought was really nice. And then, using the stamp, there you go, I cut into that. This is using one of the postcards, which I could demo today, which I think is lovely. So that's those there. I don't know where I'm going to put these after I finish. I've got quite a few. This is the magpie on a pole. Love that. I think it's beautiful. So that was using Distress Oxide, just sprinkling some water on. That was using again, now I've got that 2 sides. You know when it goes wrong one side, you flip it over, you just use the other side, don't you? So again, that was just using a sponge. And that was just going over that. Again, if I grab these little samples here, okay. That's using the little mini stamp again to make a miniature. And with them all, you can mix and match all the different sentiments and just making backgrounds from the sentiments there. This is just me playing at night time most of the time. Matte and layering, not very good at it, but I'll give it a go when I can. So you've got some matte and layers there. So that's that set with the magpies, which is fabulous. Where am I going to put these? Let's put these over there. Right, let's get some more out to show you. Just got to get them in the wad. No, I'll just get them in the wads here. Again, this is using one of the postcards. That's the Distress Oxide in the background and just sprayed, as is that one there. So lots of different techniques. This was using embossing powder and then the stamps just to create. I thought that had a nice sort of like oriental look to it. This one I thought was great because the water displaced and made the clouds, which I thought looked really good. Then we get to the seagulls, and I extended that, as you can see there. So again, because that comes with the mini stamp, you can also do some nice little cards as well. And that love heart in the background is from Funky Fossil, and I can't find it. I've lost it somewhere. I was going to do a demo with that, but I lost it, but it doesn't matter. There you go. Then maybe cutting into it, doing some mountings in the background, which is really nice. I'm sure we've all got like stash that we thought we were going to throw away, then we find it. I have. So that was a background that I did on a jelly plate. This one I might demo today, watercolour cardstock. And then you've got here, so some more little minis in there, which I thought was nice. That is using the stamp from the magpies and just divided up. So you've got that little sentiment, so crisp and clean, aren't they? So I went a bit mad with the miniatures. There you go, which I thought were really nice. So again, that's just using seagulls and then doing that one there and cutting that up. Swipe left, Janice, which is left? Which is left? That's left. Okay, Heather, all beautiful, Janice, thank you. Sometimes if you need something doing, you just got to give it a go, and that's what I'm trying to do. Now, this is the raven on top of the rocks, as you can see there, and then I masked it off and then just put another one. This is a great one for using your brushos, so you can create those kind of backgrounds that look like the Northern Lights, or a little bit of snow, might be nice at Christmas time. Using a stencil in the background just on the card. This one I love. This is using a Sweet Poppy stencil. Just up. I'll show you this one. That's the stencil. Put it on a gel plate, and I did that last year, and I put it in a bag And then I found it the other day and I thought that, oh sorry, push that down. That's going to be a great one just to stamp over. And the reason why it's so good is because the fox, it's Leicestershire, and that was taken in Leicestershire. So that was that. Never throw anything away. Always repurpose, always reuse. I've showed you those, haven't I? And then more little ones. Then a little picture with the crows on. Get a little bit grungy. This is a nice one. I don't know this one. I like that one. Keep taking those snapshots. That's one of the sentiments that's in there. So again, if you've got any grungy backgrounds, this was a piece of pink, no, it was cream cardstock. I think it was Dolly Dimple's cardstock, so it's really good. And then I just distressed it all up and put inks all over it. I kind of like that. But that started off just as a cream cardstock. Then just doing something really simple with the trees and the birds in between. Pop that over there. And I think that's about it. Oh, I know, I've got one more to show you. Let's pop those over there. Then, I thought that was quite nice. I might do that today with some of the Clarity Designer papers in the background. I really like this one, so simple and easy to do. In fact, I might do that one first. So, let's get going. Let's get a piece of card. Okay, so we'll put that down there, let's make that straight. So, in order to make this one, did I put that? Yeah, on stencil card. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to need a smaller stamp there. And that one is from this stamp set here, as you can see. So this is Be Kind, Be Patient. So this is a small one. These are all actual birds as they were flying off, so it's a proper photograph. I'm going to take that off there. And I'm going to use... Does anyone else put things down and then lose them? Okay, it's because it's see-through. Let's put that there. Let's get things in hand. Right, blue, green, and a red. So let's go with blue. Actually, I'll go with that blue. Green. Go with that green. Then Barn Door, Crackling Fire. Barn Door. No, let's go with... No, let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. And then I want a bit of yellow. So, I just kind of made this up the other day. I thought it was quite nice. Loose ends. For someone who was worried about the inks and inky background, your cards are stunning. Oh, thanks, Lou. Can I just say a huge thank you to Lou as well, because she has helped me out with the inks, helped me out with some advice, and helped me out as well on my lives. And next week on Tuesday, Lou Sims is returning for part 2 of All Things Crafty. So that's going to be interesting, very interesting. Oh, I do love grungy background. They're great for more masculine cards. Yeah, do you know what they are? And I think I'm attracted more to the masculine style cards. I just am. We need a new word for masculine and feminine cards, and I don't. Maybe it's just grungy and nice. Anywho's, right. What am I doing? I don't know. Let's get those over there. Let's put that there. Put that there. This one there. Now. I was using some tape from Crafts 2, but that's all I've got left. I need to get some more. So let's pop that there, and let's use some stencil tape. I bought this from Clarity actually when I bought my stencil brushes. I'll use these later. These came in the post the other day. Oh, I know lots of you have been waiting for them. We've had to pre-order them, and then we were waiting, and they arrived the other day. So super excited about that. Okay, right. So what am I doing? I want to make a border. Now you have to bear with me, everybody, because one, I'm not very good at making borders. But what I'll do, I'll go from the top, put that on there. Okay, let's make this straight. Sometimes I don't make things as straight as they could be. And then I want to probably have it about there. I'm going to use these lines on here. I think that's a good way of doing it. And then let's make I want it quite narrow, don't I? Yeah. Put that there. see I've gone over and then maybe that width again. I'll tell you what, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the width of the tape. See how that peels off really easy. Oh, the amount of different tapes I've used, and it's ripped off the card. I don't know about you guys at home, but it does. This one is perfect. It goes off and on perfectly every single time. Jill Humphrey, sorry I'm late. There are too many lives happening. Yeah, do you know what there are? This was a last minute one. Last minute, because I thought to myself, if I plan it too much, I won't do it. So, we want this colour first. If it goes wrong, everyone, doesn't matter. Okay, one thing. This has got to be the same size as that. I've just remembered. I've just remembered. So, good job. Good job I remembered. Let's make that in there a little bit. There you go. I forget these things sometimes. There you go. Okay. I might share something personal with you in a bit. Shall I? I mean, we're all friends, right? So, I thought I was going to have to call the doctor today and get an appointment because I thought there was something wrong with me. Because when... I don't know whether I should share this. When I went for a wee, it was green. And I was like, what the? And then I suddenly realised I'd bought some stuff to put down the toilet that made the water green. So I'm all right. So that was a relief, wasn't it? Right, let's do sharing's caring, right? Is that the right size? Double check, yeah. Okay, right, what am I doing? Red, over, little bit of yellow, over. Sound like I'm a CB radioist. Over, green, over, and then blue. Okay, I like it just like it is, to be fair, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a little spritz of water. Okay, I don't want to spritz it too much, but let's do it a little bit more. Okay, let's do that. Hold fire, because I've got some tissue over here. Oh, something on my foot. Right, okay. So, spritz more or not? Spritz more or not? Maybe a bit more? Maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit more. A bit more up there. I don't want to oversaturate the card. Yeah, that's better. That's working a little bit. Does anybody find that, you know, sometimes they overspray? I'm using this. This is actually from Pearly Winks, but I've used everything that was in there when I got it from them. This was their pearl mist. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It gave a glitter pearlescent in a spray. It was beautiful, but I've used it all, so I'm now using their bottle for water. I know the guys don't mind. So, here's the thing, right? Yes, I usually dab. Oh, you usually dab the tape on your trousers. Yeah, that's a good idea. With this stencil tape, you don't have to do that. It's changed everything. So, do I roll or do I dry? Let me get the dryer. Well, not the dryer. Let's put that up and over. Sometimes I'll dab it, but I think it's quite nice to have this effect. So I'll try and dry this a bit. I might dab it just because. Yeah, Jill, going back to there's lots of lives at the moment. There is, because I guess it gives everybody an outlet to do lives. I mean, you guys know I do Facebook Live twice a week. I mean, it was almost every night in the beginning because lots of people, lots and lots of people were getting in touch because they wanted to come on a live and talk about what they were doing, and I would, you know me, I don't say no. I can't say no, and if it's to help people out, that's exactly what I'm going to do. But yeah, there's lots of lives at the moment. It's great, but the thing is, it's like Netflix, isn't it? If you don't watch me live, that's fine. you can watch me the next day. That's absolutely fine. In fact, I was giving away some tickets the other day, and somebody that watched it the next day actually won them when I picked them at random. Okay, so I think that's dry. I think we're good to go. I'm now going to just ink up. Okay, this is where we tap, 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 tap. And I want to get that and round about, now that I've gone too wide, but it's okay, because what I can do, if I go, I'll extend it a little bit, yeah, I could always cut it and mount it. Let's just go there, shall we? I hope this works. Hope it's not too wet. I've been making a lot of errors on my way in this wonderful world of stamping and crafting, but that's okay, because that's how I learn, by my mistakes. And so I love to make mistakes, because it's the only way I can learn. Now I need to add to that, so I might be able to get that little one. Is that going to look odd? Is that better? Unless, no, I tell you what I'll do. I'll get a micron pen, and I'll just finish it off. I know that's cheating a little bit. Who's going to know, right? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just put a little bit there. And then that probably just comes up there. Okay, done. So see how that comes off? Save that. Save that. Take that off. Take that off. Like that. Now, sentiment underneath. Yes, sentiment underneath. Okay, so what I've done is I've got all my sentiments together and try and keep them together here. So you don't have to use the sentiment that comes with the actual stamp set. So the one that comes with this is be kind, be patient, want to hang out soon. Always look up, relax and recharge, be patient, be kind. Which one? I love It's Okay. I think that's great. I say that to Millie a lot. It's okay. Take a moment. Maybe always look up, because I think that's very important in life. The sky changes every single day. Always look up, because there's something to see, whether it's a cloud, trees, birds, top of buildings as you're going round, you know, your town that you didn't see before. It's amazing when you look up what you see. It is amazing. Right. Pop that there. Tap, tap, tap. I could, actually, do you know what I could have done? Done different colours as I went along. And done like rainbow, but I'm not. Another time maybe. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So let's pop that back on there. Now what we've got to do, Janice, get the trimmer out. Yeah. Now, I don't know about you lot, I'm rubbish. This is one thing I'm not good at. I'm not good at using one of these, but I'm trying my hardest. I'm going to stand up for this. Stand up for it. If you've got any tips for trimmers, please help, because I'm rubbish. Happy Accidents, says Mandy. Yeah, Happy Accidents are good, and a lot of my stuff comes from Happy Accidents. It's quite funny. It's a good thing. In fact, I've got a little Bob Ross character that says that. Oh, Jenny says, yeah, she loves Loose Sims Part 1. Yeah, Loose Sims Part 2 coming on Tuesday. If you have that happen again, use your heat tool on the tape and it will help lift it. Good tip. Good tip. Joe Ward, you were at Rainbow Cake the other day and it turned turned your poop bright green. Oh dear. almost nearly called the dog until you realised it was the cake. Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Right, maybe I need to pull that out. Okay, I think I need to get myself a guillotine. I might be better with a guillotine. Okay, so what I want to do is just cut a board around this. So if that's there, is this how I use it? Do I pull that back to there, and that means that's going to be 2 centimetres all the way around it? Well, I don't want that. I want 1.5. Let's just see. The amount of times I've cut this. See, that's not proper straight, is it? Oh, we'll see. We'll see as we're going round. Right. I want 1.5 there. This needs sharpening. I only bought it the other week. I don't tell you where I got it from. I went to Hobbycraft. The people that bought Create and Craft. Oh, imagine that. It's like going. It was almost like going to your ex's wedding. Walked in there. It was. I had to walk in. Okay, that's not too bad. But what we need is a frame around it. Now I could draw around this little bit. What do you guys think? I might. No, I need thicker black card than that. Or do I go thinner? No, I'm going to keep it like that. No, I'm going to do it a little bit. This is how it goes with me. I'm like, no, little bit more. Let's just do that. What's everyone doing tonight? I'm going to the football. That's about right, isn't it? Maybe a bit off the top. Maybe it's a bit too top heavy. Which normally my hair's a bit too top heavy. Right, that's that done. Let's put that there. Keep this because I want a piece of black card. That's not going to do, is it? Hang on. Right. If in doubt, reach down. Black card. Oh, now I've got to cut this. Okay, everyone. Do I stick it then cut it? I think that's what I'm going to do. What do you do at home? Do you cut and then stick, or do you stick and then cut? Nikki Dyer. Hello, Nikki. Spotted I was live. Well, welcome on board. Any help required? I'm going to stick it, then I'm going to cut it. So let's stick it. Okay. Now, normally, either use this or a glue stick. So this is the Clarity Tape Runner, and this is the glue stick. I'm going to use this one for now. She says, have I run out? No. I think I have. Oh my days. I think I've run out. I think I've only gone and run out. Have I? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Come on. I have. Oh, I've run out. I haven't run out. Well, there you go. Right, Prick Stick it is, everyone. Don't worry, don't be offended. It's a big one as well, isn't it? If you're going to have a big one. Right, now, get the glue off there. And I can always, I only want to sliver. Let's do that. Okay, who'd have thought Prick Sticks would have been so handy. Right, I've probably cut a rod from my own back there. What does that mean? Cut a rod for your own back. Cut a rod for your own back. It's probably, it's probably not PC, so I'm going to shut up. You just don't know these days, do you? All right, let's do that. If I've offended anybody with cutting a rod for your back, I'm sorry. Oh, you see what I mean? Right, start again. This is what happens when you're not very good at measuring. Hang on, you've got some more? No, that's all. Hang on. Okay. Right, I'm going to stick it there and then I'm going to cut round it. That'll be a good way of doing it. Unless you guys have got tips for matting and layering, apart from of course, buying a scan and cut or buying a die cutting machine. Put that over there. That's a little bit better. I think it's because, you know, like you can get all your numbers and letters mixed up, which I do. I kind of do that with measurements. Like, what am I doing there? That. Now that, I can't. Right, let's cut the bottom. Let's cut the bottom. Come on, Janice, you've got to be quicker than this. Right, sorry, a little bit more of the prick stick. My tape runner hadn't run out. Okay, we're almost there. Doesn't matter if it's not straight, right? Not. Is there a little bit of wiggle room in that? Oh, just a little bit more off. A little bit more off. There you go. A little bit off that. There you go. That'll do. That'll do. That's all right. Okay, so that's that. Then I am going to get a card. And I want to put it on there. However, I've got the sentiment on there, but I am going to put some paper in the background to bring out the colours. And I've got these. Also from Clarity that I bought, which I love. So I'm going to use some of that. We need probably, could audition them up like that. Waimea Falls. I've been to Waimea Falls in Hawaii. Such a beautiful place, it really is. And I think that one would go really well. Or that one, maybe? Maybe that one. Aloha, you see? Oh, I wish I was in Hawaii now. Oh, right. Okay, so I want to put something behind there. Okay. So I'm just going to just cut about that much. Okay, is that straight? It is now. Okay, so we've got that, and I was thinking that over there. Now I know that leaves space, there's nothing there, but maybe I should have put the sentiment there. Or maybe it's just nice to have that splash of colour in the background. I could put it on there, but that's going to look a little lost. It's kind of just like a little band, isn't it? So if I put that there, that kind of splashes the colour over. So, a little bit of prick, stick. Let's put that on there, go all the way around. I wish my tape runner hadn't run out. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Right, there. Let's probably put that about there. What would you say? Just about there. That'll do, that'll do. Back to the prick, stick. Put that there. That one there, that one there, that one there. And we'll put that about there. Because I want that splash of colour. Or it's almost like splashing over. That'll do. First demo live. There you go, everyone. Swipe left, swipe right. What do you think to that? Less is more, says Susan. Yeah, less is more. I use a guideline and measure everything twice before cutting. Oh, Alison, you're so good. You're so good. I'm impatient. I'm really bad. I end up resorting to ruler and knife for cutting mats and layers. Can never get it right either. This could be a good idea, but me with knives is not a good idea. Me with knives is not a good idea. Well done, says Sandra. Thank you. Stick and cut. So stick it, then cut it. Thank you, Katie. So, there you go. That's one demo done in the bag. Let's go to another one. Let's get this. Let's get one of these. Okay. So just wanted, somebody was asking me the other day, about a card I made, and they were asking what frame I used. Let me grab it to show you. Okay, there's that one there, and that one there. Okay, I actually didn't use any frames. I just used that, and that. And the same for here. That was that one. That was that one, I believe. No, it wasn't. I think it was, that was the orange one. Yes, it's different. And then that was that. And I just put them down and I just stamped on them. So that's what I do now. And what's great about these is they're not, sometimes the pad in there isn't precisely on there. So I just put it down like that. Let that dry. Get the orange one. Put that down like that. Love that, because that's put that round and put that there. Now you can actually do as many of these as you like and then cut round them. So that's what I'll do. I'll do a few. Put that one there, I'll not use green. Put that one there. Also, by doing this the other day, I made that. Still need to put another bird in there. So I kind of just scraped, just dragged, and then put these little cubes around, which I thought was quite nice. So let's do that. Let's get the birds. So the birds are here. Now with these birds, one goes to put them like that, but the wings are actually down because they're in flight. That's the one that has the wing up, okay? So we'll take this one first, the larger bird. Okay, sometimes I'm a bit hard with that ink pad. It's just go there. Oh, okay, ignore that. Oh, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful. That's me, not the stamp. In fact, I'm going to use one of those. Because we all get on with what we get on with, don't we? That's the thing. Right, pop that back on there, just so I keep it all. I'm going to get this little one. Now this is putting these down without spritzing them. I did spritz them the other day as well. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? So good. I'm going to do that one again. Oh, I just love this. Love these birds. What I like about them is that you can have them above, you can have them flying off to the left, to the right. Let's grab this. Put that on there. And then a little bit of ink. Put that one there. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, on that one, I just placed them 1, 2, 3, and then I gave them a spritz and left it like that because I thought that was quite nice, quite grungy. But with this one, I can just get a pair of scissors and cut round here. And then use these later. Doesn't matter if they're a bit rough, I don't mind. Bit rough! It remembers the dog. Sausages. Oh, back in the day, the news was there was a dog that said sausages. If only life was that simple now. Put that there. Put that there. Put that. And then, I never waste this card, by the way. Keep it for sentiments, stamping on, collaging, and all sorts of things. Let's take that there. So this I'll definitely do with my scissors. Okay, let's grab all that. Now, see what I mean by that way? I guess you could. It looks like that's the beak, and but it is meant to be like that. And then you've got your little ones here that if you wanted to, you could put onto a smaller card. Where have they gone? Everything is everywhere. Okay. You could just get a small little card like this. You could piece them together. Maybe that one, and that one. Could have something like that. And then you could have like a little sentiment on the side. Kind of like that. Or you could have them in a 4. Like that, if you wanted to. Which would look quite nice. Or you could have them down as a 3. Keep taking those snapshots. That is a great sentiment for this one, because this was snap, snap, snap. That's how I took the picture. So that's a nice little technique, just using, you probably guys know this anyway, teaching you to suck eggs. But yeah, I thought that was quite nice. And then you could put them onto cards, or you could save them, or you could make a bookmark. There's an idea. If I was to get that one, I don't know. Actually, that's quite nice. And then that's a lengthway card, so you could open it up, kind of like that. So it could work like that. So there you go. Numero duo. Numero duo, second one. Oh, I'm going to keep these because I'm going to do something later with them. So I'll put those to one side. I'll put them in there. So that's that one there. Okay. Now another one I did. Let's go on to the postcards, shall we? Let's have a look at the postcards. Right, let's put that to one side. And let's get... Oh no, I'll tell you what, I'll do this one. I'll do this one. Right. Is it going to work on... Right, what do you think? Super smooth, or if I'm going to do like a spritz technique... that was the dog on Esther Ransom, says Joe. Yeah, it was. It was a bit cruel, actually, because it was pulling its throat. So it's probably not a good thing to talk about these days. Anyway, watercolour cardstock for a spritz effect, or... I guess it's going to work on here. Let's just try it. Straight onto the card. Shall we? Actually, this is a great way of auditioning. Is that image going to be too big for the card? No. Let's just do it. Let's just do it while we're here. Let's just give it a go. Okay. So I'm going to need this again. I'm really going to need to put it just slightly, just a little tiny. Okay. What's the time, everyone? I don't want to keep you too long. You know when you get started, you can't stop. I'm going to... Actually, I can come in a bit more. I'm too impatient to measure it correctly. I get on with it. Put that there. I don't know if it's going to work. Put this here. Put that down there. What's everyone doing over the weekend? What are you doing tomorrow? Saturday tomorrow, isn't it? Saturday. What a day, Saturday. I can come in a bit more. It's all right. I can come in a bit more. Start again. Right, that there. Come in a bit more. There you go. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. And that'll do. I don't normally go straight onto the card because I like to mat and layer, but for the purposes of this demonstration, we'll do this. Okay. Right. Let's give this a go. First of all, I need a sponge. that's taking the whole thing off. Let's go for something quite light. Let's go for Speckled Hen. You've just reminded me of the block of 4 Andy Warhol with the soups. Yeah, that's true. You're hoping to go to the allotment, Susan? Yeah, we've got ours all covered up still, but there's an allotment meeting tomorrow. So, do you know what? Hold fire. Do you know what I'm going to use? I bought these the other day. I bought some masks. It's just because we can. Let's pop a mask in there, just because we can. Put that there. Yeah, our allotment's still covered up, but we've got a meeting tomorrow, the Allotment Society, and what was I saying? The Allotment Society meeting tomorrow. Not very good with blending like this, but that'll do. And we've got to pay our fees, that's what I'm trying to say. We've got to pay our fees tomorrow. Okay, right. What do I want? I want something dark green. I had it, didn't I? What done with it? Those are the blues. Here it is. Here it is. Again, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do that. Okay? And then I'm going to do that again, just because I can. Then squirt again. It's probably a bit too much water, but don't worry, where's my thing? Sorry, I keep asking you guys where everything is, but you're not here, you can't see it, can you? Oh, it's on the floor. No, I wanted it to go the other way. I wanted it to go that way. Do you know, I've probably just done too much water on that. That's okay. Yeah, I wanted it to go up. It's not going the way I wanted it to go. Don't worry. Soak some of the water up. Will it work if I put some more on? Okay. That's kind of what I wanted. No, that's not doing what I wanted it to do. So what I'm going to do, I am going to start again, because I do not give up. That I'm going to use again with some, I'm just going to let that dry off, because that's not too bad, because that looks like a hill. I'm going to let that dry off. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. So I'm going to go for some Pink Frog watercolour, and I'm going to, again, I like making these surrounds. Let's put this here. If at first you don't succeed, don't bother trying again, right? I don't mean that. Try again. Try again. Right, I want a bit more at the bottom there, because we can almost do that picture effect. How's that one? I want it about that there. Because I can always trim a bit off that side. That's not straight. I can always trim a bit off that side. Can you see that? Is that okay? Let's put that there. And then that one there. Just make that to there. Got my eye on that. Because again, I can trim down that side, and I can pretty much trim down that side. That's done. Let's start again. Let's go and get the mask off here. don't need to spray as much water. I'm not going to throw that away. I'm going to use that again. Put that there. Right, let's see what I'm trying to do. Get a grip. That goes over there. Okay. This goes on the top. Okay. And I didn't do the sky. I know that. It's fine. I can add it. I can add it now. Because I got carried away. Okay. I can add that now. Just a little bit. Don't have to make it so perfect. And I'm not using my stencil brushes for this. I'm just using that little one there. Okay, now onto... Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's all right. I can turn it around. I can turn it around. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do you know what I think it is? I think it's that. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to turn this the other way because I can. Because I can. There's a lot of water on there, but that's okay. That's going to dry. That's going to dry. That will dry. It's okay. This is where I set the paper alight because I'm drying it too quickly. That's alright. I can turn it this way. I can turn it this way. It's fine. Never give up because there's no such thing as failure. Because... Where's that one? Oh, here. That can just go over there and we can make it shorter, so it's fine. Don't worry, Captain Mainwaring, it's all good. Now, where is my acrylic plate? I'll put that down. Here it is. Here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. Now, where is the stamp set? It's here, it's here, here, here. I was so organised before. There it is. Okay. Okay, let's put that there. Never give up on a project because it's always salvageable. Let's do this. Slightly there. The inks will be attracted to the water. Your sky was too dry. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. You are right. It's okay. It's okay. Salvageable. Salvageable. Doesn't matter about that moon. Okay. Let's just do that. This is the effect I want to get by just using the ink pads to create almost, you know, that like bushes in the background. It was probably a happy accident, and then trying to do it again didn't work. Let's just do that. Perfect. I don't mind that happening because I can just go back over that with an ink pad sometimes, or just leave it for the grungy effect. It's absolutely fine. I find that with watercolour cardstock. Now I could go back in with the sky. I could do like a little brush around, just to get a little bit of blueness in the background. Orange it up a bit. See, everything is salvageable. Everything is salvageable. Now I could put the sentiment there, but let's take this off and let's see what it looks like against the white. Oh, actually, happy accident. Turned out quite nice. Quite nice. So, cut with a pair of scissors, maybe, rather than putting it through there. Let's just do that. Let's just cut one here. And then let's cut along. I probably should have done this with my paper trimmer, but it doesn't matter. See, it's all salvageable. when you think it's going wrong, it actually isn't. I'm going to do that there. Hold the line caller. Hold the line caller. Because when you mount it on that black, see, that actually looks quite nice. Cut straight, and then maybe I could put something underneath, could put something on there. I could stamp the sentiment there, or I could stamp it underneath. So that's not turned out bad. So when you think everything is going wrong and it's not right, it's salvageable, really. There's something exciting about mixing the colours and being out of control. Yeah, you're right. That's not too bad. Just looking at that on the overhead. That's not too bad. Kind of like the effect. Or I could then take the designer papers, maybe put something in the background. But I don't know whether that would be too much then with the colours that are going on in here. It's difficult to know what colours to pick out. What do you think? I could have that as a background, which would be nice, maybe, or maybe not, or maybe just go straight on the black card. And I could do the sentiment in green, maybe something to think about. Okay, I don't know what the time is actually. Can somebody tell me the time? I have no idea. Don't mind that, like that. It's turned out all right. Turned out all right. That kind of misty effect in the background that looks like trees. So that worked. I think that's a success. That's a success. Also with these, you've got the smaller stamp, and this is a card actually made Jane for Valentine's Day. But that love heart in the background, that's Funky Fossils love heart. But I thought that was quite nice, just using the birds in such a way that they've got their own little love heart. And I did one that was holding a bloom, which I thought was quite nice. Right, okay. It's 5:05. Do you want another demonstration or shall I stop? Do you want another demonstration or shall I stop? I can do one with the postcards if you would like. I'm making a right mess here. If you'd like me to do a demonstration with the postcards, just say yes or no whilst I show you. Now this is another technique using ink pads, just to literally swipe up, just the blue in the background, and then put the birds on. I thought that was quite nice, and I made a few of those. And I made one on the card as well, which was really nice. So 5:05. I know I've got to finish soon because we're going to the football, but that's okay. So yes, please, one more. All right then. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just have a tidy up. I think it's really important to have a tidy up. Let's use the postcards. Here's some examples of what I've done already with the postcards. So they really change. They really change when you start to add colour. They come to life. They're amazing. I love them, and the print on them is incredible. She says looking for them. Now, where are they? Where? The postcards. I set this all up as well. Are they here? They're here. Okay, here they are. Let's open them up. Fresh pack. Remember, these are all available. Timestamp.com. It's timestampcreations.com. Honestly, don't get your own website. Oh, that website. If anybody knows coding for Shopify, please get in touch. It's been a bit of a nightmare. But it's all good. It's all good. So you can see here, they come to you monochrome. They come in landscape or portrait. And they're so beautiful to work with. You've got that one there, which I did have a sample for. I'll get straight into the demo in a minute. Goodness me, I'm making such a mess. Such a mess. Oh, okay. So you've got that one there. That one, this is the one I'll demo here. So you can look at the difference there. You can either have it monochrome, which is beautiful, or you can add colour and it just changes it completely. changes it completely. So that's the one we'll have a go at, shall we? And we've got that as well, that you could do the moon. Maybe I'll do the moon. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do the moon. I'm going to do the moon on that one, I think. All right, I'm going to ask you, because I can't decide. I'm rubbish. Do you want me to do that one or that one? Let me swipe left. I'm going to have a go of my own stuff now. Yeah, Nick, do please, please. It's great, isn't it, when you feel crafty? Right, do you want the moon or the mountains? Next few people to say in the comments, moon or mountain? Moon or mountain? Sounds rude, doesn't it? Mood or mountain? Moon or mountain? I'm looking at the comments to see if anybody comes up. If not, I'm going to have to do a decision myself. Do you want me to the moon or the mountains? Should we do the moon? Let's go for the moon. Because the landscape one, this one, right, okay, this is one we're going to do. Now, I'm going to tape off those areas there. Important, because I don't want to go over that part, okay? So let's put that there. This will be the last demo. I won't keep you too much longer. It's been absolutely fantastic. Maybe I'll just randomly go live late one night when I sit here. So I normally do this late at night. You know, you've had a stressful day. You just got to just sit down, chill out, do a bit of crafting. I love it. Absolutely love it. Right. That's that. Now we need a mask. So that's what we're going to use. A mask. I bought these from Clarity. They're amazing because I was fed up of trying to make my own. And I started to make my own with tape, sticking it together, and it wasn't good. Now, do I want to use that size, or do I want to use a large one? I've got both packs, so I've got the landscapes in there as well, which is just amazing. Is that as big as that one? Is that bigger than that one? Now, don't do what I did with my first stencil. I stuck it on the paper when it was wet. Silly me, silly me. Right, so what I need to do is put that back. Hang on, bear with everyone, bear with. I'm going to use the one that I've used the most, and that's this one. So what I want to do, first of all, is create the moon. So I'm going to put the outside of the mask on. Because I want to create the moon, and I want to have the fawn inside the moon. Now, when I took this picture, it was pretty much as you see it now, as in a silhouette, because the sun was setting and this fawn was silhouetted in the itch. It was just beautiful, and it was just a moment as I was leaving one of my favourite parks. Okay, so I'm going to use stencil brushes on the outside, but for this I'm going to use a smaller one. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to go with, first of all, I'm going to use my Lost Shadow. So I just want to get the actual colour of the moon, because I don't want to overpower it. So I'll do this. The moon isn't always dark. You want to give it some light. So I'm going to come around here. I'm not going to go all the way in. I want to almost create a glow around there. Let's just do that. The reason why I'm not using the stencil brush is because they've got other colours on at the minute. And I just want to keep them lovely. Do you ever do that when you buy something new? You don't want to use it because it's just so lovely. Right, let's keep that going around there. I want to go for a darker colour now. I want to go for a darker colour. So I'm going to go for a softer grey. A bit darker. That's probably too light. Well, let's try this. Just around certain areas, because the moon is different colours, right? Let's come in there. let's come in there. That's it. Let's come around there. And let's come in there. So I'm just kind of like a shadow there and a shadow there. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, here's the thing, here's the thing. I'm going to create the background before I do anything else to the moon, because I know what I want to do and I'm not going to make the mistakes I made again. So there you go. So there you go. A bit darker. Take that off as well if I want to. Now I'm going to cover the moon up with the other part, the innie. So that was the outie. This is the innie. So I'm going to put that over there. Oh, I need this to fit properly. Over there. Background, background, background. This is where I'm going to use some stencil brushes, and I'm going to bring these in because it's night time, but I don't want that dark. So I'm going to go for like a dark blue. Because sometimes the background is like a dark blue. So I don't want to do it grey, do I? No. I'm going to bring this colour in. I always hold the stencil brush down the bottom. It's a shame because there's an awful lot of it up there. But that's okay because I can... So I'll start to just brush this. And it's a layering process. There's a bump in it there, but don't worry about that. And I'm doing this a bit quicker than I would normally do it because I have the sense of Jane in the background, which means dinner needs doing. Dinner needs doing. And it ain't going to get done by me crafting. Right. Now, I'm thinking the moon's glowing. I know there's a line there. Forget that. Don't matter. So I'm going to go darker at the top than I would at the bottom. Oh dear, see, I went on too much there. Don't matter. Keep brushing. Keep brushing. Keep brushing. I could use another colour to come in. This is... I would take a lot more time doing this, but I'm doing this a bit quicker just because I know there's lots going on and I know you need to go and do things, and we have been here quite some time. So let's do that. Do a little bit darker. Just come in from the edges. Still night time, right? Bit more, bit more. She's going for it now, look at her. Oh, it's making me dizzy, I'm going to stop. Sorry, it's probably making you look dizzy. Right, okay, now I'm going to take the moon off. I'm going to see if I'm happy with it, because we can always go back over the moon, which I'm going to do because I just want to add a little bit more. Let's just see if I can, just want to add a little bit more. This is the thing, getting it back on. Okay. I want to add a little darker to the edges. Where's that little brush? Where's that little brush? Oh, we're done with it. There it is. Just do that. Just want to come in at the side. Just to give a bit of, that's it. You know, like those man in the moon eyes. Why is it always a man in the moon? Right, let's take that off. Okay. Put that there, I'll sort that. And I'm going to give it a squirt. See if that's going to react, give that a minute. Because this creates the craters on the moon, and I like that. So when the water starts to react, give it a minute or two. It starts to create like mini craters, and this is where that pearlescent spray would come in from the lovely Pearly Winks, because it would work so well. Yeah, that's working now. It's just a bit more on the sides. It's funny, isn't it? Oh, I think that's the garage man. The car's in up the Swanee. See, it's making those craters. That's nice. Okay, let's do that. Let's just dry it a little bit before I take it off. I'm going to swipe left again. No, I'm not. That's right. Some of Barbara's sponges are very useful too. Yeah, they are. Spot on sponges. Do you know what I found? I'm the kind of person that picks anything up and just starts to, you know, create stuff. But sometimes when you have the right tools for the trade, it makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? Now, if I had some, I'm not going to get it out, but I would flick some white paint on that. But for now, let's take that off. Let's take that off. Let's take that off there. Let's get a sentiment, put it on, and then we can say cheerio. And here is the perfect one, because I think this sums everything up. Sums everything up for you, and we'll leave it at that. Once I've put this sentiment on, I will bid to you goodbye. 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 This is where we can keep it still, Janice. It's where I fall at the last hurdle. And it just here we go. Take a moment. Probably press that a little bit too hard, but it doesn't matter. And that, my friends, is that. And there it is. So that's changed the postcard that was a black and white monochrome into one with colour. And these are available at $5.99 if you want to head to the website. That's the sample there, and there's another sample of what I did with the mountains. Also masks that I got from Clarity. So something very simple that you can do. You can change. What I like about the stamps that we've got here and the postcards is that you just can get grungy again. You can get your inks out, you can play with the backgrounds, and also if you've got a bag of backgrounds and stuff from another time that you've just stored and put away, just take these out and start playing with them. In fact, I can do that right now when I said goodbye. You can see that's a fox there. Can you see that? That was an old, and on the back there, it's just what I was playing with, you know. I could do something with that. So never throw anything away. Repurpose, repurpose, repurpose. It's all there. I thought I did it, I don't know what that one as well. But anyway, that's for another day. I'm going to scoop all this up. And I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. timestampcreations.com if you want to go there and have a look. You're more than welcome to do so. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your time, and thank you very much. That's my first live demonstrating. You've been so kind. I've kind of got over the hurdle now, so maybe I'll do some more. But thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. I'll see you Facebook Live with friends. Where are you? Let's see if I can tilt this up a little bit. I don't know whether you're going to see me if I do. Hang on. Let's tilt that right up. Right, okay. I don't know if I'm in shot because I'm using the camera the other way around. I can see that. I will see you next week on Monday. We've got Erica, who's going to show us her beautiful stamp collection. We've also got Lou Sims as well coming on Tuesday to tell us part 2 of all the stamping loveliness. And we've also got Stephanie Waitman coming on telling us all about Sandown, and I'm going to be at Sandown as well. So thank you very much. I'm going to leave this seat now and come round. In fact, I'm going to take this down.